This is the software application we decided to implement for this prototype. So first we have a welcome page which welcomes the user to AWMRS, or Automated Welding Machine for Rounded Shapes, and then the user is now able to start the operation by pressing the Start Operation button, which moves on to the next page, which gives a notification for the user to please adjust the manual axis manually, and then check done after that. So now the user here should adjust or put the welding arm in position for it to start the operation, and then should check done. If the user doesn't check done, it would send an error that the user should check done to continue, just to make sure that everything is in position. So the user then checks done and then proceeds to the next scene. So here it shows another notification that the user should calibrate using to calibrate the welding pin using the joystick. As you can see, we have 9 different views of calibrating the welding pin. So after calibrating, the user then should check done. If he doesn't check done, it would send an error to check done to continue. Then he or she should check done and move on to the next stage. Now here for Z depth, it should show, if you have a live footage, it would show the Z depth of the camera, or the coordinates that in front of the camera, and it would change according to that point. So now moving on to the next page, we have the scanning page and the welding page. So here we have 2 main buttons, which are the scan and the weld, for the user to scan, and after scanning the user should now be able to weld. And we also have 9 different views of how the scanning would be happening and the welding. So then the user now should press scan, and as you can see, there's a progress bar that says scanning, and we have 9 different views that see that scanning. And as you can see, it's moving in a circular motion, and now it's done. So the scanning is done. These are all the other views. And then after scanning, the user is now able to weld. So as you can see here, now it's welding. It gets closer to the circular line, and then it starts to weld, or start moving in a circular way. As you can see here, it's moving. This is how it's welding, and now the welding is over, and it says that welding is done. And after that, the user now can go to the next scene, and the user can weld again or exit. So if you want to weld again, he would go back to the notification page that you should adjust the manual axis manually for it to start welding, and then proceed on to weld again. And the same process happens again, scanning and then welding, and after that it goes with the same option. And as you can see, the other option is done. So as the user is done, it would press done and it would exit the program.